All right. What we do in martial arts is we get into what's called application training. Once you get to the level of doing things, mostly your intermediate level and advanced level, you'll be learning applications that are designed to put pressure on the shoulder joints, the elbows, and the wrist primarily. They do affect, sometimes we do things with finger manipulation, which puts pressure on those joints. But primarily what you'll learn in the beginning to advanced level is these three areas. And then once you get past the black belt, you start getting into the more detailed nuances of trapping and joints. But in order to prepare yourself for this, you want to get to a point where you learn how to stretch. Okay? We've done basic shoulder stretching on another video clip. You do it by yourself. This is a two-person drill. So Chris is going to face me so that you can see. What she's going to do is her arm is going to be extended, but she bends it straight up. Okay? This allows the shoulder to come up, the elbow straight, and this. What I'm doing is, as a person, she's facing me, is I'm taking this is her right arm up, so I'll take my left hand, or my right hand, and I'm going to grab her elbow. The other hand is going to go on the inside of her wrist, not her hand. I don't want this rotating in any funny direction. I want her to keep her hand straight, and I want my hand to be on the inside, but on her wrist area, okay, just below the joint. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this rotation, where one hand is going one way and one is another. It actually turns the shoulder joint, okay? Helps stretch out the rotator cuff. So I'll hold it in, and again, like with all two-person stretching, you have to pay attention to what the person is saying. If I'm doing the stretching and she says that's enough, then that's all I do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn her arm.
Good.
She says when, and I just basically hold it for a 10 count. And then I'll slowly relax this. Okay? It's very important. Stretches this joint very good. The muscles and the tendons and ligaments around it. And then what you can do is just kind of shake it loose afterwards. Get the blood back in there. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Except on this one, I grab with my left hand her right elbow, or left elbow. My right hand goes on the inside, just by the wrist, and I do the same thing. I rotate.
Good.
She says when. I do it for a 10 count, and then I slowly relax that. And again, kind of give it a little massage, rub it out, shake, get the blood back in there. These you got to be very, very careful with. The joints are very sensitive to pressure, so you only want to do it to where the pressure is being placed on the muscle tissue and the tendons. And listen to your partner. And that's your shoulder stretch. 2 minutes.